This slide is the metric system, the prefixes, the symbols, and then the values or conversions that you would use in the metric system. Our base units is your meters, liters, and grams, and that has an exponent of 0. And it's the base that you're either converting to or from. Kilo is the largest unit of K, and this conversion factor for kilo would be, let's say I'm using grams, it would be 1 kilogram equals 1 times 10 to the third grams. So for this chart, we're taking this value, putting it into scientific notation for whatever your base is. For example, let's say I'm going from liters to milliliters. So 1 milliliter equals 1 times 10 to the negative third liters. Keep in mind that if you're going from kilo to milli, you need to stop at base. This is where that multi-step comes in. If I'm going from kiloliters to milliliters, I have to go from kiloliters to liters, then from liters to milliliters. So let's do some examples. We're going to take what we learned in the first part, combine it with the units that we now have with our metric system, and solve these problems that you will likely see in chemistry. So how many meters are in 5.0 kilometers? So let's start with what we have, which is 5.0, and I'm using the abbreviation kilometers. I know that 1 kilometer equals, we'll go back to our chart, 1.0 times 10 to the third meters. So since I want to get rid of kilometers, I will write kilometers at the bottom and I will write meters at the top. Now let's attach my numbers. I have 1.10 to the third at the top, 1 at the bottom. So we're going to multiply 5.0, kilometers cancel, times 1 times 10 to the third meters over 1, and this will give us meters as our final answer, 5,000 meters. If you want to write that in scientific notation, it would be 5 times 10 to the third meters. Pause the video and tackle this second one, going from liters to centiliters. And if you need to rewind a bit to see that chart on the last page, go right ahead. We always start with what we know, which is 250 centiliters, and we're asked to go to liters. Taking a look at our chart on our previous page, we see that centiliters is 10 to the negative 2. So that means that 1 centiliter equals 10 to the negative 2 liters. And we will write that as 1 centiliter equals 1 times 10 to the negative 2 liters. We want to cancel out centiliters, so we're going to put that at the bottom. And we want to convert to liters. Now let's attach our numbers. And then we're going to do our calculations. 250 times 1 times 10 to the negative 2 liters. My centiliters definitely cancel, so that would just be 1 at the bottom. And this equals 2.50 liters. This next one goes from milligrams to kilograms. Remember that you must go from milligrams to grams, then from grams to kilograms. Go ahead and pause the video, tackle this one, rewind to see your conversion factors on the previous page. We will begin with what we're given, which is 12,650 milligrams. My first step is to go from milligrams to grams. And I know that I have 1 milligram will equal 10 to the negative third grams. So let's plug this in. Milligrams we're getting rid of, going to grams. And 1 milligram equals 1 times 10 to the negative third. My next step, since I converted from milligrams to grams, is to go from grams to kilograms. So let's get our conversion for that. That would be 1 kilogram equals how many grams? 10 to the third grams, a positive integer. So I'm going to put my grams at the bottom, my kilograms at the top. Grams cancel, leaving kilograms. So 12.650 times 1 times 10 to the negative third, that answer divided by 1 times 10 to the third is 0.01265 kilograms.